Yes.
This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, who's next for Dustin Poirier? UFC AC Fight Week, and a whole bunch of other shit with the MMA-Holes. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The MMA-Holes Hour. That's right. It's Monday night. It's good to be here. It's good
To be alive.
the fuck? It's good to be alive, friends. I hope everyone's good today. Well, tonight, I should say. It is 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. What time is it to you guys? Let me know inside this wonderful, gigantic... Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. You're all in there. How the fuck did you all get in there? It's so weird. Well, tonight's show is a fantastic show as usual. There's never a bad show. Ouch! Ow! Oh! Ow! Stop punching me in the face, Dustin Poirier. That hurts. That hurts a lot. We're going to be talking about this fight card over here that happened on Saturday in Arizona, Glendale, Arizona. UFC Fight Night. Gaethje versus Poirier, or Gaethje, as some like to say. Interesting fight, fun fight. We knew it was going to be good, and it delivered. It delivered as usual. This card was a fun card for a Fox card. You really can't complain about a card like this. There's also a fight coming up this weekend that's banging. Banging like a fucking biscuit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Wonderful, wonderful. It is banging like a wonderful, wonderful biscuit. We're going to be talking about this. Our friend Aljamain Sterling, who was on the show, is on this card. And a lot of swole, sexy stuff over there. We're talking about the Pick'em League. There is a gentleman or a lady. I'm not sure what gender we got going on over here. Oh, no. It is a... Here we go. Hold on. Shoot. It's Trent Smith. It's a gentleman over there. Trent Smith won our Pick'em League. We're still looking for Trent Smith. Shoot me at the MMA-Holes. Let me know. Let's just screenshot your shit so I can send you your swole wristband. Trent Smith, congratulations. And goat milk. It's great. It's swole. It's sexy. We have a chat room full of assassins tonight. And I'm looking at the times over here. See, what up, MMA-Holes? Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. This is Lena Anderson. Wonderful,
wonderful.
I'm in this mug. PTS to JBH is all thumbs down. What's up, all thumbs down? Greg Oden Blaze. This is 10:32 in Queens, New York. It is. It is. That's correct. 9:32 points to Jessie. 9:30 says Cubby Blue. 7:32 says Olympia Lowlife. Also 10:30 says Almond Brothers. So it's good. It looks like a lot of you have the same time. It's 10:30. What are you guys doing up? People at 10. You gotta. It's late, but it's good to see you guys here. It's good to see you. We're going to open up the phone lines as well because I do want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you're thinking about this fucking card over here. That's what I want to know. A lot of things to talk about in this card. Now, we're going to start off with Gaethje versus Poirier, which is the main event of the evening. The statisticals are here. They're still here and they're sexy and swole. Look at this, 63-34, 63-34 in the first round. I'm like, this motherfucker's going to punch himself out. Bang, 58-46, 55-46. These guys are throwing.
Super
All thumbs
chat.
down. Starting off the party with the super chat.
Fucked LBS, that's what happens when you mess with my stool.
That's right. Stool jokes tonight. They're back. Fuck the BS. That's what happens when you mess with my stool. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Love
wonderful.
it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, all thumbs down, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. Look at that. Starting it off swole and sexy. Yeah, with my stool jokes. All right. Stool jokes all night long, motherfuckers. And there's nothing you can do about it. What's up, SoCal Rocka? Says, So Gaethje versus Poirier was a banging fight. Vlad jumping in. Making Conor scream.
a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Michelle Watterson Bikini Show on YouTube. Look into it.
Okay. Well, Vlad, for the boys, I'm going to have to look into this. Let's see. Michelle Watterson Bikini Show. Let's go here. All right. Let's all perv out. Everyone fap in the chat. We're going to do this for Vlad.
Fap.
All right. Michelle Watterson. M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. Watterson. Okay. Let's see. Bikini. Contest. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Well, would you look at this? Okay. All right, I think this is what he's talking about over here. Michelle, wow, it's got 1 million views on this thing. Fuck it. Fuck the ads. Here we go. Check this out over here. All right. There she goes. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Let's play a little bit of music over here. Here we go. The channel is DW Chili Boner. Or Bonner. Anyway, all right, here we go. Ready, guys? Here we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is your lucky night because Michelle Watterson is about to walk in a bikini in front of everybody.
Fap.
Everybody fap.
Fap.
Fap in the chat. Here we go. Yeah.
Fap.
Oh, yeah.
Fap.
Whoa, look at that booty. Holy smokes. All right, there she goes, walking around, looking wonderful, wonderful. Oh, yeah, motherfuckers. I'm about to blow.
Fap.
Oh!
Fap.
Is that really Michelle Watterson?
Fap.
Hold on a second. Jesus Christ. All right, everyone stop. Just whoa, look. All right. Oh, God.
Wonderful.
I'm done. Don't strike with the striker. Teabag them after TV. There is the tookus. Well, there you go. Is that what we're talking about, Vlad? Everyone could thank Vlad in the chat for that. We got fucking derailed. Conor flying.
Don't strike with a striker. Teabag them after TD.
That's good advice from All Thumbs Down. It says don't strike with a striker. And teabag them after a TD. Thank you. All thumbs down. Very good advice over there. Love you long time, says Jay Smooth. Junk in the trunk. That's a nice booty. Most beautiful MMA fighter today, says Marty Moose. Huge ass, says Brian Roger. I'd eat rice out of her cracks, says Pulse. Now, you might want to wonder, like, why our female audience is going down. I mean, I can't understand. I'm finna nut. Apparently, it's Michelle Watterson's tookus over there. She's walking on the catwalk, and here she goes. There she is. That is the karate hottie. That's a young hottie. Young karate hottie. Now, Jesus Christ. Oh, yes, good. Jesus Christ, I gotta get off of this. Whew. That's just making me sweat. I gotta stop. All right, karate hottie. Yeah, fat says NH. Her fortune cookie was ruined by the child she gave birth to. Says Jay Smooth. Can't you see a lot of that if you just get outside and go to the beach? You can see a lot of that. Well, yeah, I guess you could. But we're a bunch of horny men. Thank you, Vlad. Vlad's laughing over there. A credit to Vlad for jumping in. What's up, drunk savage? Filthy Animal has the nut. He's busting it. Takedown says old. Justin is a dumb fighter. All right, let's get back to the show. Vlad just completely derailed us over here. I can't blame him. So Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Let's talk about this fight, okay? This fight was a stoppage, right? TKO by Dustin Poirier, Dustin the Diamond Poirier, and it was crazy. Look at this shit, cracks him. Dustin Poirier made he had a tough time doing this. Okay, if you look over at the MacLife.com, they show his legs. All right, I guess I can play this. This is for the ladies. Oh, hold on a second. Oh yeah, ladies, you thought I left you out? Well, no. Dustin the Diamond's camel toe is right there for you guys. Yeah, ladies, fap away.
Fap.
Oh
Fap.
yeah, for the
Fap.
girls,
Fap.
for the 7%.
Fap.
There you go. There's a cross on a thigh because it's a religious thigh, apparently. There is his camel toe. I'm not sure where his dick is. All right, so here's the legs. All right, I don't know. Hold on. Stop.
Wonderful.
And there it is on the other side. Yeah, Justin Gaethje, he did some serious work on these legs. He did some serious work. And look at this shit. All swollen. Ridiculous stuff over here. This is on the Mac Life, so go check out their website. And they're not allowed into the UFC anymore. But this card, okay, so this fight over here, I'm a little upset with Justin Gaethje. I'm a little upset with him, right? I understand you want to make a show. You want to put on a show for the fans. You want to go out there and just start swinging. But I feel like if he just used his noodle a little bit better, he could have won the fight. I feel like Justin Gaethje had the stuff to win this fight. The leg kicks were on point. He was chopping down Poirier. I mean, instead of blocking punches with your face, why don't you try to do a little bit more head movement, right? Just a little bit, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, it was fun to watch, but it was hard to watch at the same time. This is the same thing over and over again with Justin Gaethje. Then he does these weird flips like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just, I don't know. Now, my argument with Justin Gaethje is when they threw him into the UFC, they threw him against Michael Johnson, and he got a crazy win. But if you remember that first round, he was getting pieced up in the first round. He took all of his work and came into the second round. Michael Johnson kind of gassed out a little bit, and Gaethje did some work, knocked him out. Then he fights Eddie Alvarez, who is a light years ahead of Michael Johnson, in my opinion. A champion, a former champion. And Eddie Alvarez, he hung in there. They fucking went to war, and Justin Gaethje's face almost exploded, and Eddie Alvarez had the hematoma on his head. He had two heads there, and Gaethje got knocked out. Then he fights Poirier. It's like, fuck it, the leg kick's working. Let's just fucking let my face block a couple more punches over here. Now, credit to Dustin for not gassing out. Dustin Poirier was throwing some serious heat, and he was just going. 179 strikes, 174 significant. I kind of think that Justin Gaethje should have been introduced, maybe breaking into the top 10, maybe unranked to get his, his beak wet. But he's fighting top 5 guys. It's crazy.
He should have did the work on his legs, then takedown.
Yeah, and that's another thing. All thumbs down. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. That's another thing. He's got this big wrestling background. Where the fuck did his wrestling go? It's just like right out the window. No fucks given with wrestling. I mean, wait, what's going on? I mean, it's weird because I don't want to criticize a man for putting it all out there and putting a show on for the fans, and that's what Gaethje does every single fight. It's fireworks. I'm on the edge of my seat because I don't know if he's going to die or I don't know what's going to happen. But Justin Gaethje, stop blocking the punches with your face. Maybe, I don't know. Try something else. Maybe moving that head around. Maybe blocking some of the punches. Maybe just work on those kicks. I mean, his kicks, they did some damage. Poirier couldn't fucking walk. Look at that. He couldn't even walk out of the cage. Credit to Poirier. Credit to the Diamond for hanging in there with Gaethje, not burning out, and putting him away. Much credit. But I think Gaethje needs to go back to the drawing board. This is the third fight where he almost got turned into Muhammad Ali. Had a Muhammad Ali smushed noodle. Gaethje, please, for the love of God, let me talk to you, son. Let me talk to you, son. Hold on. How old are you? I know you're younger than me. Everyone's younger than me. But here we go. Here we go, son. Let's see. You're 29 years young, okay? You're basically in the prime of your career. You have 18 fights, right? And now you have a couple of L's. Justin Gaethje, listen to me, please, for the love of God. Stop blocking the punches with your face. It's not a good look. Just cut it out, all right? Your face is not meant to just stand there and just taking it. Oh, look, I can take all these punches. This is great. I'm just going to keep on coming forward. I'm just going to keep on eating some more shots. No big deal. Another thing that Poirier did that I liked a lot was he made Gaethje go a little bit slower with the body shots. The body shots were I think, what really gassed out Gaethje and gave him, I mean, granted his face was a punching bag, but the body shots, he would finish up combos and finish up on the body, and you can tell that took a toll on Gaethje. And come the fourth round, Gaethje was like, yeah, let's play, and pow, ouch. I don't know. Here's the question I'm going to ask you guys right now. I need to know in the chat, what is next for Poirier and what is next for Justin Gaethje? Let's look at the rankings, and they're going to change. I'm going to pull up the rankings over here. They're going to change. Let's see what we got. Now, I know right off the bat, I wanted to see this immediately. I wanted to see Eddie Alvarez. I wanted to see him fight Poirier again, number 2. That's what I want to see. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how these rankings wind up. I think on Wednesday is when they'll swap around. But, yeah, I want to see Alvarez versus Poirier. Do it again. Run it back. That fight needs to go back again. Needs to go back. So I want to see that. But the question is, what the fuck is next for Gaethje? He's taken 2 L's in a row. And, top guys, Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier. What is next for Gaethje? Could you imagine Gaethje versus Diaz? Could you imagine that shit? That'd be fucking fire. I would love to see that shit. Nate Diaz versus Justin Gaethje. I don't see it happening. I don't know if the money would be there for that fight, but that shit would be fucking fire. Absolute fire. In the chat, let's see what you guys think. I want to see it. I want to see Diaz. I want to see me versus. I want to see me versus Justin Gaethje. I think that'd be a nice fight to do. Poirier versus Eddie. Will versus Khabib, says Jason Jewell. A loss is next for Poirier, says Steve Johnson. Poirier versus Alvarez 2. Weezing says that's what he wants. Give Gaethje the loser of Kevin Lee versus Barboza. I mean, I guess you could, right? Both of them coming off of losses. Kevin Lee versus Barboza. I guess you could. You could do that. It's just keeping Gaethje in the mix, you know? But the UFC, I feel, wants to keep him in the mix because he puts on a crazy fight if he stays alive. Poirier hasn't deserved a shot at Khabib, says Weezing. I agree with you as well. I want to see Gaethje versus Diaz, says Marty Moose. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that, right? Diaz too tall at lightweight, says JLW. Or what Mike A said, says BLT. What did Mike A said? Kevin Lee. Yeah, Kevin Lee or Barboza. I can see that. Why not? It just keeps him in the mix. You know, it's... I can see the UFC doing that. Gaethje versus Felder. Give him a fight that he can win, says this guy with all the letters. Oh, man, I'd love to see Gaethje versus Diaz, says Almond Brothers. Why fight unless they're going to pay you, says All Thumbs Down. That's true. That's true. Chris Paul Felder versus Jason. So, Ann H says Paul Felder versus Jason. Paul Felder was on the MMA Hour today, and Paul Felder was talking about the bus incident with Conor McGregor. And what's next for Paul Felder, who is actually, look at this. He actually is ranked. I thought he wasn't ranked. He's at number 14. So Paul Felder sitting at number 14 saying, hey, you know what? I think Gaethje, here's the thing. I want to see Nate Diaz. Like, that would be fucking fire. I don't think he's going to fight the winner of Barboza and Lee. I can't see that, even though he's in the mix over here. I feel that Gaethje needs to come back down somewhere over here. Possibly an unranked fighter or a lower, you know, let's see. Felder might be the one. That's not a bad idea. I don't know what's up with Pettis. You know, he was supposed to fight Chiesa. All right, Quintus going up. James Vick. I think Vick would murk Gaethje, to be honest. I would like to see Paul Felder. You know what? If this crazy Nate Diaz fight didn't happen, I'm kind of with you guys with Paul Felder. I kind of like it. I don't think he should fight Kevin Lee or Barboza. He took 2 big losses to guys up top. Let him go back down, you know? Get a little bit more of a fluff fight. Not like Paul Felder's layup. He's another tough dude. But I would like to see him drop down a little bit. It'd be interesting to see Gaethje versus a wrestler, see if he could dabble back into his wrestling, and then you could throw Kevin Lee into the mix. But, yeah, I like, hey, if Nate Diaz can't happen, why not Paul Felder? I like that. All Thumbs Down says, the MMA-Holes I train with Paul, great guy. He is just too confident in his thoughts, says All Thumbs Down. If that's true, that's fucking awesome, bro. That's really cool. Paul Felder does seem like a nice dude. He does a lot of work with the UFC on the mic. He seems like he does a good job over there. So, interesting. What about Raging Al's Almond Brothers? Raging Al got the shop versus Khabib. I'm curious to see where he sits. He's at 10 right now. I'm curious on Wednesday to see where he sits. Man, imagine Raging Al versus Gaethje. I don't hate it. And you know that's going to be a great fight. That can't be a bad fight. Real Talk Gaethje versus Sean O'Malley, says Pulse Reloaded. Sean O'Malley, the hype train, not even ranked. I don't know if we would see that. Henry Ford, I love a salty cracker. The MMA-Holes I train with Pettis too. He is done. Too many ventures, says All Thumbs Down. All Thumbs Down, are you from, isn't Pettis, isn't he in Wisconsin or some shit? Where are you from, All Thumbs? I'm guessing Conor gets a suspension and Tony heals up. Would make sense for timing on fighting the winner, Eddie versus Poirier. Winner of the fight goes for the belt. Everyone fights and makes sense. So you're saying Conor gets a suspension and Tony heals up. Would make more sense for timing of the winner, Eddie versus Poirier. Winner of that fight fights over the belt. Yeah, Eddie versus Poirier, you got to think. They had a stalemate. Honestly, I thought Eddie was going to win that fight. I know Eddie was getting destroyed, but Poirier was in trouble. Eddie hits him with that illegal knee, and it wasn't a legal knee. And then Poirier couldn't continue. Poirier was hurt. You know, that was a great fight. The winner of that fighting for the belt, as a fan, I don't hate it. Yeah, Tony's got to heal up from the surgery. I don't know how quick Tony could come back, and they're not going to rush Tony Ferguson back. So, yeah, sure. KMX with the thumbs ups. Felder versus Jason. Make it happen. UFC says NH. So NH is on board with that. Why not Gaethje was ranked when he debuted? Hold on. Why not Gaethje wasn't ranked when he debuted? So you're saying against Sean O'Malley, Pulse? Gaethje was thrown right into the mix. He had Michael Johnson. I'm not sure where he sat. He moved to featherweight, Michael Johnson. But I'm not sure where he sat. I think Michael Johnson was top 5 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. They really threw Gaethje to the wolves. Raging Al versus Kevin Lee. Iquinta will beat his ass again. Yeah, they did fight once before. And you're saying Al would win again. He won once, so I think this is a different Kevin Lee, though. I don't know who I'd pick. I got to see Kevin Lee versus Barboza. I think it's a fascinating fight, and it is this weekend. It is this weekend. UFC AC, Atlantic City. This fight is going to be fucking crazy over here. Kevin Lee versus Edson Barboza. I think this tells a lot. You got two guys coming off of losses. Kenshiro Ryu in the chat made a fantastic point, and this is the card of losers. That's what he said. And yeah, a lot of these guys are coming off of losses, but the matchups are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Barboza Lee, Edgar versus Swanson again. We got this Willis versus Sherman. How about Sherman jumping back onto the main card? He needs this fight pretty bad. He was pretty hyped up and caught an L. David Branch is back versus Diego Santos. Diego Santos is on fire right now. That's an interesting fight. Aljamain Sterling taking the fight versus Brett Johns. This kid from Wales is a fucking killer. He's a killer. Aljamain's got his hands full with this one. Jim Miller not going away versus Dan Hooker. So you got some interesting fights in this card. Real interesting fights in this card, but I am fascinated by this fight. I have been looking forward to seeing Kevin Lee come back. I want to see how he could bounce back. He did good against Tony. He had the staph infection. You know, he's only 25 years old, this guy. You scroll, and there it is. The Ferguson was October 7th of 2017. So he's been out for a little bit. I am fascinated by this fight card. What do you guys think looking at this fight card? And we're going to open up some phone lines. Good to see the MMA-Holes here with 66 people watching. What's up, folks? What's up, all my friends? This is the MMA-Holes Hour. Let me know what you guys think in the chat of this fight card over here that's coming up. Barboza versus Lee in Atlantic City. Out of 10, what do you rate this card? Now, this is an FS1 card. It's not a Fox card. It's not a pay-per-view. It's an FS1 card with 3 on the early prelims, 4 on the regular prelims, and they're dropping 6 right on the main card. I love this card. For a FS1 card, honestly, I'm giving this shit... Man, this is a hot card. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 without even seeing anything happen on this card. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know in the chat, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines. As you guys let me know in the chat, we got 36 likes, 65 watching, 10 more likes. Everybody dance for the likes. Everybody dance for the likes. Lick my balls.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right, the votes are coming in. 8 full of losers, says Kenshiro. Like a 5 maybe, says Pulse. Jeez, you're being hard. For fuck's sake, that's an 8.5, says Vlad. A healthy Kevin Lee repeats what Khabib did, says Shannon Wood. I love it, says Trisket. 6.5, HK Leon. Trisket gives it an 8.5. We got a 7, a 7.5, 420 again from Jay, a 6 out of 10. You guys are hard, man. Drunk Savage says a 7.5, a 9 out of 10. All right. The A side says low 5, 7.5, 8 out of 10. BLT says Leslie Smith is the only reason to watch this card, a -8. Whoa, BLT. For fuck's sake. Do you get it? Does anyone get it? Good jokes, is Kenshiro Ryu. I forgot to hit the like. I have sinned. Sorry, master. Jason Jewell in the chat. Jason Jewell's in the chat. Says he forgot to hit the like. But you better hit it now. Because we have 10 more likes. Yes, motherfuckers, 41 likes. I forgive you. I forgive you for your sins. Like this video. Go.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
Marty Moose gives an 8.
10 more likes.
Fuck you. Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
You would think by now Bruce Buffer would get tired of all those swole, sexy dance moves, but he's fine. He's fine. He's got good cardio. Fook the dislikes. Subscribe to JBH, our moderator in the chat. Yeah, I train at Rufus Sports, says all thumbs down. Now, all thumbs down. Are you fucking with us now? All thumbs down. Are you serious, yes or no? Now, I know for a fact, actually, that we do have mixed martial artists in the chat. I do know we have UFC fighters. We have actually promoters. We have a lot of people inside this chat from Bellator, UFC, local promotions. It's actually really cool, this community over here. From casuals to fucking UFC superstars hang out inside this chat. All thumbs down. If you are serious, well, that's awesome. If you're not, you can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Rufus Sports in the house. Why does the UFC keep giving Barboza these elite grapplers? He's going to get smashed, says KW2345. So you're saying that Barboza is going to fall into the same trap as the last time. Now, you have to think, and you might argue that Kevin Lee might have better striking than Khabib. You can argue that, right? But here's the thing. You had to think Barboza went back to the drawing board and is like, okay, we're going to fucking change this shit up. Khabib has a chin that I've never seen before. His face doesn't even crack. He's got blood that doesn't, his face is not capable of leaking blood. It's insane. Kevin Lee can bleed. This black does crack, and Edson Barboza can put Kevin Lee away. So it's an interesting fight. It's not Khabib. Khabib not only is a ground hump and pump type fighter, but he's trying to stand up and bang. He ran over Barboza, but he's got like a cement face. Kevin Lee doesn't have a cement face, so I think that's the difference here. All thumbs down says, nah, I don't lie. All right, so there he goes. He's not lying. Good shit. What's up with my voice? Hold on a second. Got like a fucking phlegmy frog in my throat. It's disgusting. All right, let's see. Jay Smooth. Conor would end up just... wait, hold on. Would Ed Justin... fuck me! Kenshiro says Jay Smooth. Conor would end Justin in round 1. That punch from Conor, if you don't dodge it, you're done, says Kenshiro. I'm an ass kicker, just saying, says Marky Wahoo. Marky Wahoo's in the motherfucking chat. Marky Wahoo. Actually, Marky Wahoo has a song. I mean, you guys want to hear Marky Wahoo's new song? Let me know what the one.
Super chat.
Super chat. What do we got here, old thumbs?
I'm Cirrus. It's on 76th Blue Mount. I mount UFORBF.
All right, there you go. All thumbs down. Is serious about the Rufus Sports over there. So we have a Rufus Sport. Anyone have a question about Rufus Sports? You ask, all thumbs down. The motherfucker's showing you how to donate. That's how it works. Down. There's a little $sign. You can interrupt. If you don't like it, you can lick my balls. I need someone to come on Ronda eventually. If anyone wants to come on Ronda Rousey, there's a link in the description to that. Michael Anzalone wants to hear the song. Let me slip into my DMs. Go check me out. It's at the MMA-Holes. If you want to DM me some music or you want to DM me some bullshit, that's where you find me. It's at the MMA-Holes over there. We got fucking 50 likes. I'm going to play it again. 50 likes. 50 likes. 50 likes on a Monday night, motherfuckers. Thanks for the donations and lick my balls. Go.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you.
dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. I'm drinking from my blue dildo. I hope you guys like that. It's nice. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful,
It's
wonderful.
good, actually.
That's it. That's it. Yeah,
All right,
good,
that's
good.
In honor of Marky Wahoo, the people have spoken. The chat room has spoken. Marky Wahoo made another song. Actually, yeah, he made another song over here, and we're going to play it. This is a debut. Marky Wahoo's latest hit. Now, you've heard his other songs before, but this one may be the one that we've all been waiting for. Credit, shout out to Marky Wahoo. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me hear the MMA-Holes in the chat. Give me a fap.
Fap.
Are you ready?
Fap. Fap. Fap.
The debut
Fap.
of Marky Wahoo's song. Let's go. All right, stop it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Here we go.
That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes. So that button, join it, fun, join it, fun, join it, fun. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes. So that button, join it, fun, join it, fun. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes. So that button, join it, fucking greatest show going. It's the MMA-Holes. Now lick my balls.
Yes.
Fat, 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 fat. Wonderful, wonderful. Faggot. greatest show ever. Now lick my balls.
Fat.
That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button, join it, join it, join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button, join it, join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button, join it, fucking greatest show known as the MMA-Holes.
Give me a fap in the chat.
Fat.
Yes.
Fat. Fat.
Faggot. Greatest show ever. Now lick my balls.
Fat.
That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button, join it, join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button, join it, join it.
Can you guys, Marky Wahoo, that was fantastic.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That was really good. I think it was great. Guys, in the chat, out of 10, out of 10, what do you guys rate that song? Marky Wahoo, who's in the chat right now, made a wonderful, wonderful MMA-Holes song. It had the faggot in there, had the fat. Fap. Yeah, that's right. Now, we're going to open up the phone lines very shortly, and we are discussing this over here, Poirier versus Gaethje. Condit, we want to know, is it over for the natural-born killer? I say it is. I say yes, yes, yes. But, I mean, I've had enough. I think, yeah, we're done. The Alex Oliveira fight was even a worse matchup, in my opinion, than the Matt Brown fight, and that happened. Adesanya, we're going to talk about the stylebender, the last stylebender, who won a split decision against Vettori, went back and forth on Twitter. And you know what? Let me look for this shit. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What is this? Israel? Let's see him on Twitter. Let's see if I can find him. Rael. Let's see. Adesanya. Now, I know he went back and forth. Let's see what we got here. What the fuck? See, look, they loved it. They loved Marky Wahoo's song. A 6, a 6, a 7, a 10. Wow, look at that shit. Negative 10 out of 10. Perfections is filthy. Wow, Marky Wahoo, you're a fucking hit. Speaking of a hit, here's his last stylebender. I like this kid. So he was going back and forth with Vettori. Let's see if I can find it. Tweets and replies. You know what? I don't even fucking follow this kid. What am I doing? Now I'm following. All right. How could you not follow that? Where's the, where is it? Why he fucking, fuck you, internet. Let's see. All right, here we go. So he said, start testing them judges too, because you can't be scoring the fights while you're high. If there was two fuck judges last night, then I'd have missed out on my own win bonus. Don't fuck with my bread, cunt. Jesus Christ. Any whore. I won. If you don't like it, I day fee. What the fuck is it? I day fee. Here, come on. Beat. What is he talking about? All right, anyway. I don't know what the fuck he's saying there. And he says, I'm not impressed by my performance, GSP voice. So, I mean, he's poking fun of the whole situation, calling the judges a cunt. I know Vettori came back. Hold on, let's see. Oh, here he is. Here's Vettori coming back, answering him. Says, haha, you really cheap-ass cunt. They love the word cunt. I mean, the cunt's a great word. The two high judges were the one that gave it to you. You knew you lost right after the fight and even told me. That's weird. He's like, sorry, I lost. You are still walking on crutches. Let's do it again, motherfucker, anytime. So Marvin Vettori coming back at Adesanya over there. We're going to open up the phone lines and find out what you think about that. The Karate Hottie getting a decision win over Casey. It wasn't an easy win. Got a decision win. How about this Carlos Jr. guy who's been on a tear? Got a layup against Bosch, and you got an interesting win over here by the Russian, and blah, blah, blah. We can go down on this card. You can lick my balls on this card. And we're going to open up the phone lines. Here we go. And my computer's, all right, here we go. 516-522-0267. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think about the fights that happened this weekend. Poirier, what's next for him? Or Gaethje playing human punching bag. Let's talk about what's coming up with the UFC Atlantic City card right over here. Edson Barboza versus Kevin Lee. And here we go. 636, you are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
All right, so talking about last night's fight card. So we're just going to talk about the main card because fuck the prelims. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Okay.
Anyway, so Watterson and Casey, I think that was a clear decision win. I mean, I wouldn't have complained if Casey won, but Watterson, tougher fight, more technical fighter. Watterson won that. Adesanya versus Vettori. Adesanya said it clearly. The judge that scored it in Vettori's favor must be on meth. I mean, he said that in the post-fight interviews. So, yeah, Adesanya won that clearly, and the judge was on meth. Alex Oliveira versus Carlos Condit, that was a very good fight. Very good fight for Condit, too. I mean, I thought he was winning the fight before Oliveira submitted him. But still, I think Carlos Condit, he's a very good fighter, and he's probably going to be going out of the top 15 now, but we'll see where his career goes. But Poirier versus Gaethje, obviously that was a war, and I would go into where Poirier and Gaethje are going to be next. I think Poirier should fight Eddie Alvarez. I agree with all of you. And Justin Gaethje, I agree with you too, because I think he needs to get a win under his belt, but I think he should go against Ali Quinta or Paul Felder. You could argue Paul Felder, but I think Ali Quinta, because Justin Gaethje, he needs a win under his belt, as I said, and I think Ali Quinta versus Gaethje, that would be enough spotlight because everyone knows who Ali Quinta is, and I think it'll really test Ali Quinta's stamina, and we'll see if he's a real top 10 contender or not, if he goes against Gaethje and kicks ass. So I think that'll be a good fight for everyone.
All right. Thank you for the call. There you go. So he's saying Ali Quinta versus Justin Gaethje. The more I think about it, I like it. I really do like it. I would love to see Nate Diaz. I mean, who the fuck is Nate Diaz going to come back and fight? You know, he's throwing a belt fight at him. I know he wants to get paid, and I would love to see a Gaethje versus Diaz fight. I think it'd be a hell of a lot of fun. But I think there's a couple of things over here. Ali Quinta, I like. He doesn't drop down too much. I do like that fight. It's a matter of Al takes the fight. You know, after fighting Khabib and then fighting Justin, I'm not sure if he's going to take a fight like that. Who knows? I think on Wednesday, the rankings are going to change up a little bit. I don't mind Ali Quinta, and I don't mind Felder. But you know what? Coming off of that loss against Khabib, he's got a little juice right now, Al. Why not? Why the fuck not? 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Good call before over there, breaking down this card over here that happened. Poirier versus Gaethje. What is next for Poirier? What is next for Justin Gaethje? Carlos Condit. Let me know in the chat. Is he done? Is that it? Is that a wrap for Carlos Condit? I mean, Carlos, the natural born killer, came back. Neil Magny's like, nope. And then Alex Oliveira coming on short rest. A lot of no's. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind? Yes, you are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name on your mind? Let me know. And see you later. 516-522-0267. Let me know. Damian Maia. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Before he took the little bit of break, it was August 27th, 2016. He fought Damian Maia. He got submitted in the first round. He's like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Take some time off. December 30th, 2017. Neil Magny, unanimous decision loss. And then Alex Oliveira, submission on short rest. I don't know, man. I think he's done. I think he's fucking donezo. I really do. He's not looking very good. Or you could put him up against a non-ranked guy or some shit. Who knows? 812, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
You got dick in your mouth, boy.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
You got a dick in your mouth, boy.
Where have you been? Where have you been, One-Eye Bill?
I've been everywhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've been everywhere. Hell.
You sound a little different tonight. Is everything okay? You're a little sick? Allergies?
I'm so fucking drunk.
All right. Thank you for the call. 516-522-0267. There you go. One-Eye Billy coming in. 414, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
All thumbs down.
All thumbs down. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
I'm doing good, man. It's good to hear from you. Is this the first time you're calling in?
No, man. I freaking called in the other night.
I knew it.
Gave you my prediction on the Holloway fight.
All right.
But he ended up in the fight.
Well, tell us, before you get started on that, tell us about this whole Rufus Sports thing. How long have you been training over there?
So I've been training at Rufus Sports for like the last 5 years.
Oh, cool, cool. Who's the smelliest fighter at Rufus Sports? Be honest. I won't tell anyone.
Who's the smelliest fighter where?
And that you've trained with, you've rolled with, you've sparred with. Who's the smelliest fighter? Be honest. Is it Pettis?
He doesn't train there anymore. He used to be in the UFC. His name was Pascal.
Okay. What about CM Punk?
That guy wouldn't take. That guy was pretty smelly. He wouldn't take a shower sometimes.
Well, let's see CM Punk. Does he stink? Be honest.
CM Punk just sucks, man. He freaking lost like 25 out of like 25 in gym fights. He lost like everyone. He only won like one.
All right, so hold on a second. Hold on. So you're saying now, if you're just jumping in, we have a All Thumbs Down who's calling in right now, a swole MMA hole, saying that he's trains with at Rufus Sports for 5 years, and now you're saying, now I've heard rumors that CM Punk looks better than ever. Are you're debunking these rumors?
When you say better than ever, what?
Well,
Like,
I mean,
what
compared
do
to
you
what
mean better than ever?
compared to
Like,
what he looked.
better than he was.
Yeah.
I mean, every day you train, you get better than you was.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I don't think that statement means much.
Okay. So you're saying he's going to catch an L?
Hello?
Yes. You hear me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
So you're saying he's going to catch an L in his second fight in the UFC?
He's gonna get wrecked.
All right, we have All Thumbs Down calling in. What else is on your mind?
So people were talking about Pettis. I believe that Pettis is not doing so well because he has too many business adventures.
Okay.
That is my opinion. But when you got like 4 or 5 businesses at one time, yeah, you're not gonna do as well.
Is there a
some
little
people
tension?
just
So when
stray
did he?
away from actually competing and they try to go into other things,
Okay.
and that definitely just makes their competing worse. Like Ronda Rousey, she wanted to have a family. What happened to her? Now she doesn't fight anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's true. And now she's into WWE play fighting over there. Are you into the WWE at all?
Nope.
No, me neither. They say it's a soap
like,
opera for men. That's
to
what they call
me,
it.
acting is acting.
Yeah.
Punching someone in the face is punching someone in the face.
Mm-hmm. True.
As far as jiu-jitsu, I really like doing jiu-jitsu. I like to rip off people's arms.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Or submit them. But as far as getting punched in the face, I was a big fan of that for a while. But then I was like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this. You know?
Yeah.
Because when I turn 60, I want to be able to walk. Justin Gaethje, he's going to be a zombie at 60, so it doesn't matter.
It's true. Justin Gaethje, I mean, Jesus Christ. He's fun to watch, but at the same time, it's tough. It's really, really tough. What do you think is next for Gaethje?
What is next for Gaethje? He has to fight a wrestler in order to be able to strike with him. Because they pretty much already figured out his... Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, because they already figured out his whole striking game, and him chewing up Poirier's legs, he should have just used that to take him down. Because he could have got a free takedown now,
Yeah.
but he can't defend it because he doesn't have his legs or hips to help him.
Yeah. I was a little
Or
shocked.
movement.
I'm a little shocked that he's not like incorporated. He just completely dismissed his wrestling in every fight. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I've seen him wrestle. Even versus Nick Newell, like back before the UFC, he just wants to go and rip people's heads off. And respect to that. I mean, it's fun. Like I said, I can say it over and over again. If Gaethje's on a fight card, I'm glued to it. I am. You take my money, please take my money. But there comes a time where it's like, this guy's got some real talent. You know, if he was tweaked up a little bit, you got to think that this guy could be an actual contender instead of just a punching bag. You know?
Oh yeah. Also, there is nothing better than taking a guy down and bloodying him up on the ground and just making a bloodbath of him. People are going to cheer and like you more better for that than you just taking punches and throwing punches and not getting a knockout.
Yeah. You know,
like,
yeah.
The main reason why people love Conor is because he one-hit knockouts. Like, Gaethje is more of like a, I'm going to fight you until you give up type guy.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, actually, Trisket in the chat says Eddie's not a wrestler. That's actually a good point. Yeah, Eddie was a wrestler, and they just went in and slugged it out. So, yeah, that's a good point. But Eddie's got the same problem as Justin Gaethje, right? Eddie's got this wrestling background. And
he's got the same problem. He wants to stand up with everybody, and he wants to stand and bang and throw punches and eat punches.
Yeah.
Which he even said that right before the fight when he fought Gaethje. He said, hey, you know, I'm going to make this the best war ever.
Yeah.
Well, your best war ever is how his mouth looked at the end. I mean, that and is pretty much in his next fight. He gets hit, and that's probably going to happen to him again.
Now we have All Thumbs Down live on the MMA Holes. Where'd you come up with that screen name, All Thumbs Down? Where'd that come from?
So my name was Narcosis Corals because I do coral reefs and fish tanks and stuff.
Okay.
As far as like saltwater.
Yes.
And a couple people gave me thumbs down. So I was like, well, everybody can give me a thumbs down now. So I became All Thumbs Down.
Okay. So the people are calling in the chat. They're calling the song. They're calling the song. This is the Academy Award song for the MMA Holes. Thank you for the call. All thumbs down. There we go. Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere.
Friends to know and ways to go.
Reading Rainbow. Sing along. I can do anything. Everybody, take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Thank you, All Thumbs Down, for calling, but we had to play a song. They were like reading Rainbow, so there you go. Link in the description if you want to see more of that song. Thank you, All Thumbs. Frank Mill muted. What are you talking about? That's fantastic. Phone lines are back open at 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think about this card over here that happened this weekend, Poirier versus Gaethje. What is next for the two fighters? It's interesting. I mean, I like the Raging Out thing. I like Paul Felder. I like Nate Diaz for Gaethje. Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez rematch. That is it. 812, you're live with the MMA Holes. Welcome back.
I have a confession.
Yes, One Eye Bill.
I'll tell you where I've been.
Okay.
But I know there's people listening, but they all have to not tell nobody.
Okay. You will.
I've been stalking Tony Ferguson.
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. All right. He was walking in for this interview. Had his sunglasses on. I don't think he's seen me. I unzipped my pants and I let my big old 20-foot cock roll out and he tripped over it and tore his LCL.
So wait,
I'm the reason he couldn't fight.
So you're saying it wasn't a cable from the Fox Studios? It was indeed your cock that he tripped over.
It was my cock, Chris. I broke him. I broke Ferguson.
You ruined 223. What did you do?
I ruined it.
Oh my God.
Whoa, my dick, man.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. 516-522-0267. If you're just jumping in, breaking news: One Eye Billy's cock tripped Tony Ferguson, and Tony Ferguson indeed hurt himself from One Eye Billy's cock. There you go. And you had Ally Quinta versus Khabib. 516-522-0267. We're just going to keep on taking calls. 636. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Penis.
Oh, Penis. Oh, Penis is online. Penis, what's going on? Yeah. So Penis.
Bigger.
All right, so Penis. Oh, and the N word too. That's good. All right. Anyway, 516-522-0267. It must be a full moon. I don't know. 2 more likes, 10 more likes. I don't know what's going on anymore. We've kind of lost. Oh God. The shows went to shit like my stool. All right. Anyway.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So this is the card that's this weekend. It's a fight week, motherfuckers. It's an absolute fight week. And I love this card over here. Look at it. Look at all the L's. But I love it a lot, and I'm pumped up. Speaking of L's, Kenshiro Ryu, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's up, my man?
Oh, I really like Aljamain Sterling. I met him at a UFC 223 meetup. I took a picture with him, too.
That's true.
And, you know, Brett John's going to kill him.
So you're saying that he's going to take an L from the Wales native Brett Johns.
You know, he's going to knock him out worse than Marlon Morales did.
Mm-hmm. Well,
when he wakes up, his girlfriend's going to be with Raging Out because he just made that $500,000 fighting Khabib, you know?
It is confirmed, by the way. So Brett Johns, 15-0-0. Look at his statisticals over here. Performance of the night.
Jesus Christ. What? Why is Ray Longo Serra like the worst coaches and worst team management team in all of fucking New York City? Now look what they did to Wyman. Like cracked forehead, 3 L's in a row.
Well, they did get him
Aljamain Sterling. It's like I would not train at Matt Serra or Ray Longo's place, okay?
Well, he did get a belt, though, Wyman. He did win a belt with them. I mean, that does say something, no?
Yeah, but nothing to do with them, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Chris. Well, Aljamain,
he beat up a broken, who's that guy? Anderson Silva, the steroid freak.
It's true. Yeah, that is Anderson Silva. It's true. He broke him twice. And, yeah, and well, he defended the belt twice, too. He defended it against Vitor and Machida, right?
Yeah, he's probably on steroids that time.
Taking out the Brazilians? And that was it, huh? You don't think...
I bet Wyman was on steroids before
yeah, right. If it was juicing up. Maybe he was. It's possible. Aljamain Sterling, by the way, it's confirmed that Aljamain Sterling's girlfriend, and Aljamain was on the show. His girlfriend was actually on the show, too. Very nice young lady. It's confirmed that she's stunning in person. V-neck and the diaper and the pigeon, they were at the event, and they said they ran into her, and they said, God damn, she's a beautiful girl. Ken Shearer, what do you think out of 10? What do you rate Aljamain Sterling's beautiful girlfriend?
Probably at least an 8. But like I said, if he's going to get knocked out, he's going to wake up with, like, Raging Al on top of his girl. You know?
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my
he's
God.
He's a good kid. I met him. You know, he was really nice, took pictures, talked to everybody. Very approachable, you know. But if I was his coaches, I would not put him in this fight, man.
I saw that Aljamain Sterling's doing a lot of interviews. He's been going across not only the MMA media within the real world, but on YouTube. Even though I was one of the first to grab him over here, another YouTube channel grabbed him, and I got to say the interview was horrific. It was so bad. I felt so bad for Aljamain. He sounded, I'm not going to say the name of the person. He's just a really fat Eskimo. But
he's the worst interview in the world. You know?
Ken Shearer, did you hear the interview? I watched it for 5 minutes. Someone sent it to me. I was like, all right, I got to check this out.
Not
dude,
yet. I'm
so
afraid
bad.
to like listen to the whole 22 minutes. Or 12
so
minutes.
bad. He's kissing his ass, and he's just like, I don't know. He's asking weird questions. He didn't know he had a wrestling background. I was like, oh, my fucking God. Dude, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. It's really bad. Anyway, I'm not saying I'm the best interview in the world. But come on, Ronda! Ken Shearer, we're about to come on, Ronda. You ready, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Fap! BLT is coming on Ronda.
Fap.
That's right, motherfuckers.
I always get the best formation.
Come on, Ronda. Come on, Ronda. Yes. Come on, Ronda. Come on, Ronda. It's a beautiful thing.
Aljo's taking that O from that boy.
So BLT says, and thank you, BLT, for the donation, says Aljo's taking the O from that boy. So, yeah,
well,
he agrees.
You got to understand, they're in the same gym. So if he brings his girl to the gym, she's going to look at Al's like 500 G's, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, this is...
When he gets knocked out, you know, she's going to be at Raging Al's crib, you know? Things will happen, and when Aljamain wakes up, he'll be like, huh, why does my girlfriend smell different tonight?
Jesus Christ. We're never getting him back on the show, but hey, listen, it is what it is. Aljamain, I mean, he said when he came on, he said that he wanted the fight against Johns. He wanted it. He says Johns kind of called him out. He's like, fuck it, I'll take it. I mean, it's a dangerous
but
fight.
He's a young guy. What is he, 23, 24, 25?
Brett Johns
he's a young guy. You don't know what the hell he's thinking.
Well, he's 26, yeah. Yeah, this kid is, and he's scary good. His last fight, it was like, okay, he's here. Performance of the night, first round against Joe Soto. Just fucking put easy work on this kid. I mean, you know, here's the thing with this fight, right? Brett Johns is at 14. Aljo is at 8. I'm going to look at the the rankings over here. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got.
Brett Johns looks like he hasn't been laid in like 5 years. You know? He's like chill out.
He does look frustrated. You're right. Brett Johns. Okay, so if Aljamain Sterling wins this, and it could be risky, sitting at number 8, But I do feel this. I think if he beats an up-and-coming stud, I still think that it's going to catapult him back up the rankings. I mean, you have Moraes, who is coming up there. Jimmy Rivera, it doesn't seem like the UFC even wants to push the poor guy. And these two are going to be fighting regardless. Asuncio, we don't really hear much from him. Dominic Cruz, is he going to fight? He's always hurt. TJ DJ is going to happen. Brian Caraway, is he going to retire? Like, what's his deal? Dodson sucks. I mean, Lineker is another one. So I feel with this fight over here, if he beats a Brett Johns, a stud, I think this could catapult him back into the mix up here. He's not going to get a title shot next, but he's going to get a contender. So this is a big fight. Even though Johns is at 14, I think this is a huge fight for Aljo. Now, am I saying he's going to win? I'm not sure yet. I'm not quite sold on that. Kenshiro, are you saying a guaranteed no on this one?
Well, he shouldn't pick fights based on the rankings, because the rankings don't mean nothing, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually,
he should be fighting maybe like Rob Font, maybe fighting Eddie Wineland, but not Brett Johns, man. I mean, on that whole list, Brett Johns is probably the most dangerous guy you could fight.
Yeah, well, yeah. Other than the last fight that he had against Moraes, yeah, Johns is right there. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, Kenshiro, anything else on your mind?
Yeah, what do you call it? You know why he's having this fight? Because the two coaches, Matt Serra, is too busy giggling, stuffing his face full of donuts. He said, yeah, let him fight.
Yeah.
And his fucking Ray Longo, his other coach, he's like, he's like always saying like, oh, my kickboxing gym is the best. He can take on anybody,
Yeah.
They're gonna get all their fighters killed, man.
I gotta try to get Longo. Actually, a friend of mine is good friends with Longo. He actually is, like, during the 223 fight, he went and he was texting. Like, they were like actual boys that go to each other's like weddings and family events and all that shit. So maybe I could get Longo on here, but I don't know if that's a smart move because he looks very monotone, and I think he'd be a horrible guest on this show. I think it'd be horrific if I opened up the phone lines and he was just standing like, like that big dopey face.
He's gonna take it too personal.
Yeah. I don't know. He's supposedly a great guy. All right, Kenshiro, thank you for the call. Kenshiro, why are you calling in on the MMA-Holes? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the chat room is on fire right now. 63 watching, 61 likes, 10 more likes. We're going to take a couple of more calls, so let's do it. 10 more likes. Play the fucking song. I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you.
Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Hey, shout out to BLT if he's still in the chat, man. Shout out to BLT. Thank you again for the donation. I know you don't really get a chance to see it live because we are super late, and I know the time difference is out of control. But BLT is a sole patron as well as Kenshiro Ryu and a lot of other people. Our patrons really do a lot for this show, and the fact that BLT is up and able to watch it live from across the world. It's fantastic stuff over here. BLT, if I'm not mistaken, is from the UK. Shout out to BLT. Not only does he support the show, but even outside of the show on social media, my man goes in hard. He goes in hard. So BLT, shout out to you, my friend. You are indeed wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, let's open up those phone lines. We're going to take a couple more calls, and this is the MMA-Holes Hour. So we're going to have to wind this shit down. 516-522-0267. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're new, well, subscribe. Don't be a fucking cunt. Put your name in that box. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers, and let's do it. Let me know in the chat, Aljamain Sterling or Brett Johns. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to get into detail with this on Wednesday as well. 309. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what is on your minds?
Yes, hello. This is Kenshiro.
Well, you know, you sound Mexican, for God's sakes. That's a terrible Kenshiro, but I'll let it go. Okay, Kenshiro, what's going on?
Let me just get a shout out to all my niggers, Chris.
All right, thank you. There you go. Shout out to the N-words over there. 516-522-0267. BLT with the thumbs up, man. Good peeps. All of you guys and gals inside this chat room. I do appreciate it, man. Let me know where you guys are from. We got 60 people watching. If you're from New York, by the way, I have some tickets that are going to be available. Free tickets going over to CES New York in Westbury. So check that out. We're going to be doing some giveaways in the very near future. Unknown caller, you're live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Someone tell that damn nigger, Jay Smoke.
All right, stop it. 516-522-0267. Jesus Christ. We got the KK. It's the KKK hour, apparently, right now. Jay Smooth is in the chat, says curse. Now, here's the deal. Devin Clark, shout out to Devin Clark breaking that fucking curse for the UFC. Because, yes, we've had UFC fighters on here, and they seem to be cursed. The MMA-Holes cursed. Not just the UFC fighters, Bellator fighters, and some others. Justin Sumter and Devin Clark have cracked the curse. The question is, does Aljamain Sterling crack the curse? We're going to find out. We're going to find out very shortly on Saturday. And like I said, there's a Wednesday show and a Friday show. Wednesday, we're going to dabble into the cards this weekend. We're going to be doing that shit up. Barboza versus Lee. Last chance over here to talk about Poirier, Gaethje, who's next for them. Carlos Condit, the style bender, what's next for him as well, getting a win. And Karate Hottie on last Saturday's card. If you missed it, it was a decent card. But this card over here is fun. I'm really, really looking forward to this card over here. I really am psyched. I feel we're going to get some good views on this card, and we're going to be doing a fight reaction for this. This starts at, it's 10 p.m., 8 p.m. Fuck, man. I kind of want to fucking blast through this whole card. Look at how the prelims open up. It opens up with Corey Anderson versus Patrick Cummings. I kind of want to just go guns blazing through this card. Nail the whole motherfucker. Let me know in the chat if you want us to do a full-blown Fight Buddies. I'm not going to do the pre-prelims. Although, this girl, Aspen Ladd, someone to look out for over here. Fuck, I want to see that fight too. Let me know in the chat, how early should I go on Fight Buddies on Saturday? Our live reaction shows. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I didn't know she was fighting either. This card's stacked. This card's fucking... This is a free card. I love it. I love this thing. This is better than the pay-per-view coming up. Hold on. Let me look at the pay-per-view. 224. 225 is banging, by the way. 224. Let's take a look at it. I haven't really let this one sink into my head. Okay. So, let's see what we got. We're going to start. Let's go to the prelims over here. Okay. This is a Brazil card from it. Yes, it is a Brazil card. So, we're going to load it up with the Brazilians. Okay. Oh, this is the fucking baby. Baby Diapers is back. Fucking Baby Diapers is back. All right, so a decent prelims. Nothing to go super crazy. We got the retirement fight of Belfort and Machida over here. Interesting. Not really going nuts about it. Lineker's fighting again. Lineker always shows it. Kelleher Lineker is going to be a good one. That's actually going to be a good banger. You got Mackenzie Dern back versus Cooper. Souza versus Gastelum. And Nunez versus Pennington. It's not the best. It's not the best. I honestly like this week's card better. Hold on a second. 773, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what is on your minds?
Yo, Chris.
What's up, my man?
So who do you think gives Khabib the toughest challenge? You got Poirier, you got Gaethje, you got Kevin Lee, you got
the toughest challenge.
Who else is in there?
Fuck. All right, here we go. Let's look at it. Who gives Khabib the toughest challenge? Listen. All right. I'm going to hang up and talk about this. Thank you for the call. Good question over here. Khabib, the toughest challenge. All right. I want to know the one person that would cause... It's got to be Ferguson. It's got to be Tony Ferguson. I picked Ferguson to win. Yeah, it's got to be Tony Ferguson. Eddie Alvarez says that he is the kryptonite to Khabib. If Kevin Lee was a little bit older and a little more seasoned... Maybe you can make an argument. I'm going Tony Ferguson. El Kakui is the toughest challenge for Khabib. I don't even think it's a question right now. Poirier's not going to beat him. Yeah, El Kakui I'm going to go with. Honestly, I think Conor beats him too. You might think I'm crazy. I think Conor beats him too. But I think Tony Ferguson has even a better shot over even Conor. Tony Ferguson for the win. He is indeed the kryptonite. Khabib got lucky in that one. That's what I'm saying. Nate Diaz is Johnny Chimpo. Let's see what you motherfuckers say in the chat. We're going to take one more call and wind this shit down. Thank you for joining us. 516-522-0267. Who is the last call? If you want to get last-minute donations, this is the time to do it. Link underneath this chat room. Link in the description if you want to play a song. Who is the last caller? And who is the kryptonite for Tony Ferguson?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Definitely Tony's to Steve Johnson. I think he beats Johns at his best, but he could lose it in a Caraway-type fight. This is BLT. The Caraway fight was a little controversial. All right, here we go. Holy fuck, people calling like crazy. 503, last caller of the night. What's your name and what is on your minds?
It's NH.
NH, I picked the right one over there. There was two people calling in, and I just went back and forth, and now NH gets the final words on the MMA-Holes Hour. How do you pull this off?
I don't know. Lucky, I guess.
You are lucky. Not only are you lucky to have a beautiful husband like Michael H., but you are lucky to be the last caller of the MMA-Holes.
Yeah, I know. What can I say?
NH, you sound a little down today. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's okay.
What can I do to help you out?
Make the rain go away.
Oh, yeah, the rain was pretty bad in New York. Well, most of the day, and then it turned into a beautiful day. But rain sucks, Ann, right? Rain's horrible. It's not wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I thought it was spring in Oregon, but it's not.
No. And
hey, those are some good fights over the weekend.
yeah, let's change it up. All right, so those are good fights. UFC Atlantic City. I love this card. I honestly like this card way better than 224. I think it's a way better card, in my opinion. It just appeals to me a little bit more over here. What are you most excited about in this card? Is there anything that sticks out?
No, nothing really sticks out.
Nothing really sticks out. Okay.
Nah.
And hold on, I'm going to play some music. Just let it out, Ann. It's all right. I got the piano going.
Well, everybody thought I was stupid last Saturday that I couldn't find the fights, and I wasn't stupid. My local network did mess up. And, yeah, I wasn't stupid, guys. I found it. It was on another Fox. They made up for it.
It's okay. So you found the fight. Excuse me.
Yep.
And now everything's better, right?
Yeah. Just wanted to clear that up.
Okay. Well, I'm playing the piano right now with you, Ann. So if you have anything you would like to say to the chat room, now's the time to do it.
MMA-Holes!
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. All right, NH, thank you for the call. We'll see you soon. All right, bye.
You're welcome.
That was NH calling in. How about that? Right? Now, that's a call right there. That's a fucking call. Let me know in the chat before we wind this shit down. Thank you guys for joining us. What is the best fight on the card? What are you looking mostly for? I mean, it's so easy to say Barboza versus Lee, right? It's the easy choice. But there's a lot of fire on this card. Edgar versus Swanson. Yeah, you thought he was going to get cut. No. He came back, and now we got a rematch. JBH says, rest in peace, Jeff Goldblum. Gone, but not forgotten to fly. Rest in peace, Jeff Goldblum. Willis versus Sherman. Chase Sherman trying to bounce back over here versus Justin Willis. Big pretty. You got Branch versus Santos. This is a fire fight over here. Watch out for this one. Keep your eyes on this one. Sterling versus Johns. Big, huge fight for Aljamain Sterling. Brett Johns like, fuck it. I'm going to fuck everyone up on the way up the rankings. Jim Miller versus Dan Hooker. Interesting one over here. You got LaFleur versus Garcia. Fire. Absolute straight fire on that card. I love how the East Coast is representing on this card. And this card is indeed wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's see what we got. Card sucks. I'm probably going to skip. Yeah, Brian Roger, my ass. That's a Jersey girl voice, is Steve Johnson. Frankie versus Cubs is Drunk Savage. Brian Callen died while making this watch. Conor. This is Filthy Animal. Ann's voice actually sounds like it has dust on. It sounds like my voice. God damn. I don't know what's going on. The spring is coming, and my throat is like literally it just closes up on me. Like, oh, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. These allergies. Fuck. It's crazy. Swole hosts don't have allergies. It's ridiculous. USADA says Jay Smooth. Abusing says Vlad. Kenshiro actually, that's from Abusing GH. Driving Dirty. What else we got? Wee says NH. Vlad, yeah. GH is Roids. Vlad, correct. No, it's not. Won't be the first time him Miller beats up a hooker. Oh, Drunk Savage with the bada bing, bada boom.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Jersey Trash is Jay Smooth. Anyone in the chat going to this thing? I'm so close. You know what's funny? I can get free tickets to any fight thanks to V-Neck. V-Neck could get us like cage-side tickets. And stupid me, I spend my time with you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate this shit. I turn down UFC fights, which I fucking love. What's up, Void UFC? I like Kevin Lee. When he isn't trying to trash talk, I agree, Void. I agree with you. Yeah, so I literally fucking turn down free fights. I could go to every single UFC fight and sit cage side. because a V-neck has an awesome hookup. And I choose to be here on the MMA Holes and hang out with you guys. So take that and shove it up your ass. AIDS, baby. I got Temo Rice, Kenshiro Ryu. Let's get to 70 likes, man. Before I shut this thing down, which I will be shutting it very soon. 73 likes. 70 likes. Let's get the fuck out of here. And we'll bring you in on Wednesday. I'm thinking about more streams. There is something in my head just moving around. And I have more ideas from possibly Tuesdays and Thursdays. But it's not going to be long shows like this. Like, this is an hour show, and it's going a little bit over. Wednesday, we usually do 2 hours. But I'm thinking Tuesday and Thursday, I have more ideas. So I want you to do in the comment section down below when this thing shuts down. The comment section, let me know what would be a good idea for another nightly show. Nothing crazy long, just a little gimmick to hang out with you guys, just to get the chat room going. Because we base our shit off the chat room. This is our life. You rock, Chris. Thank you. I'm like, yo. Thank you, SoCal Rock. I appreciate it. V-neck molests himself with his right hand, Chris. It's true, Filthy. That's a true statement. We love your show at my job. I am a baker, so lots of fights. I am at work. We are subbed and makes work a lot better, says Jason Jewell. Well, shout out to Jason Jewell. I'm glad you like it. If you guys like the Fight Buddies, listen, I mean, I enjoy watching these fights. You know, this is nothing. It's not fucking brain surgery what we're doing over here. We literally just have a community of people hanging out, you know? It's like just a bunch of boys and girls just hanging out, right? Having a good time.
Hanging with the boys.
Right? That's right. Fairy tales are for adults. Yeah. Fairy tales for adults is Vlad. El Kakoi is the best. Yeah, we got 67 likes. Come on, guys. Get me to 70. 70. A roast show. You know what? Fucking Jay Smooth. It's funny you say that. We've spoke. Filthy Animal says a nipple rubbing show. This is the thing. We've actually spoken about having an MMA Holes roast. Now, this is out of the Howard Stern playbook. You know, I'm a big Howard Stern fan. I love the fucking guy. He's the best. He's the GOAT. But I'm the GOAT of MMA media. That's how this is going to work, okay? And a roast show would be fucking fantastic. Could you imagine? Just sink your teeth into this. We spoke about this before, Jay, so shout out to Jay bringing this up. But I've actually spoke about this with Jessie before. A roast show would be fucking spot on. What I would love to do is pick a viewer from the audience, a regular from the audience, okay? And what we would do is have them on a hangout, right? And we'll give you a free t-shirt or some shit like that. And then have people come in, call in, you know, and just fucking tear you up. We'll set it up. We'll have people just tear you up. You be a good sport. You grab a t-shirt. You get roasted on the MMA Holes. Let me know what the ones if you'd like to see something like that. And how about this? We could even move it to fighters. You know, we can move it to fighters. Now, fighters get roasted regardless, right? On the show. They get roasted regardless. But if we can give them a little kickback, the fighters, which I thank you, Stipe Miocic, for unsubscribing. If we can give them a little kickback, which I don't pay any of the fighters here because we're just promoting, you know. Our ratings are super low when we have fighters on. We're just doing that to help promote them and hopefully give you guys something entertaining to watch. But it's more, the ratings are higher just doing this shit. So if we have a fighter on and just have a straight up roast show, I think that'd be fucking funny. I think it'd be a lot of funny. All right, NH likes it. BLT likes it. Almond Brothers likes it. Love the idea, says Jay Smooth. Steve Sparks likes it. Shan Wood likes it. Roasty's Nuts is BK. So it looks like you guys like it. Any more ideas, drop it in the comment section when this thing shuts down. We made I think 2 more friends we made over here. Welcome 2 more friends. The Honorable Minister, Nuri Muhammad's back. A suicide equals suicide bomber over there. Stelio 2 likes it as well. Bill Vigil, oh my God. Jay Smooth. So here's the deal, okay? Bill Vigil was on the show. He's the CEO of Ammo Fight League, who is an East Coast guy. Now, listen, I don't hate anybody, right? We had him on as a favor to Karen. We had him on to kind of roast him a little bit, but he was a good sport about it. That would be fucking hilarious. He said he wanted to come back, Bill Vigil. Now, this is to the OGs. This is to the OG MMA Holes. The OGs know who I'm talking about. This guy, Bill Vigil, came on, and you can search back. It was a straight-up roast. Like, it was... I needed a cold shower after the stream. This is a CEO of an MMA organization, and the fucking chat went retarded on this guy. I even think we had phone lines open for that. It was ugly. It was really, really ugly. But he was a good sport. If I can get him to come back on, and he says he wants to come back on, but say, no, we're going to do a roast, that should be fire. That should be fire. Soviet Russia, Artem Lobov roast you so you're saying in Drunk Savage. Okay. Okay, there he is. Nuri Muhammad's back. Guys, stop roasting me. The Honorable Minister Nuri Muhammad from the Ultimate Fighters here. Okay. Come on, guys. 2 more likes. What's up with you fucks? 2 more likes. Let's do it. I need it to happen. I need it to happen.
We need 2 more likes. Let's get to 70 likes, motherfuckers. 70 likes. And then we're going to see you on Wednesday. Let's do it.
Can we get 70 likes on a Monday night stream? Let's do it. Get him on against his ex-ghost. Wants Bill Vigil. The cops visited me. Hold on a second. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jessie's got her tits showing, lying down 69.
Tits showing.
Jessie's
Let's go.
tits showing,
Lying down 69. Dog tits. Tits showing.
lying down with my tits in the air. Jessie Bell Hill doesn't fucking care.
Where is my dog?
It's time to make out. Shove that dog tongue right in my mouth. Jessie's got her tits showing,
Lying down 69.
tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing,
Lying down.
69.
Dog kiss.
Tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing, lying
Marky
down
Wahoo
69.
coming in hot.
Jessie's got her tits showing, lying down 69. Dog kiss. Tits
So here we go,
showing.
Marky Wahoo with the moderator donation.
What's the first show you went on live? I'm gonna check it out. MMA-Holes can't go wrong, so do whatever the fuck you want. 24/7 live look-ins.
There you go. Thank you, Marky Wahoo, for showing Jessie Bell Hill's tits. There we go. And people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're showing Jessie Bell Hill. We're not showing her tits. I mean, you don't see shit. Anyway, thank you, Marky Wahoo. Yeah, when you go back to the older MMA holes, I mean, we've evolved a lot. Like, within a year and a half, we've evolved a lot on this show. But we got 10 more likes. And that thing was from the very beginning. This song was from the very fucking beginning. 10 more likes, motherfuckers. Thank you for supporting the greatness of the MMA holes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
We can't even end the show. You guys are keeping the show going and flowing. I was like, we're done. We got 10 more likes, 73 likes. Thank you so much for the wonderful wonderfulness. And I'm going to leave it off with this. I do appreciate you guys watching. We're going to be live again. Again, we're going to be live on Wednesday night. And I'm going to leave you with this. Marky Wahoo. The second time.
10 more likes, so that button and join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join the fucking greatest show going. It's the MMA-Holes.
Fat.
Now lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Wonderful, wonderful. Faggot. Greatest show ever. Now lick my balls. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more
Fat.
likes, so that button and join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join the fucking greatest show going. It's the MMA-Holes. Now lick my balls.
Fat. Fat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fat.
Faggot. Greatest show ever. Now lick my balls.
Fat. Fat.
Bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join it. That's right, bitches, it's 10 more likes, so that button and join it.
There is Marky Wahoo. We played it one more time. Thank you, Marky Wahoo. He says you had 435 subscribers. I went as far back when you had some CEO chick on with her daughter. That's Karen Wesh, actually, Marky Wahoo. Yeah, she's from Premier FC. Actually, speaking of Karen Wesh, we're going to be covering one of her upcoming events again. Very, very soon, actually. I think it's in June. Set your calendars. Yeah, you did just hear that, by the way. That just happened. Chris is a little MMA streaming genius. Yes, that's right. Or streaming. Let's see what we got here. Karen, her premiere event is in June, and it is June 16th. So keep June 16th free, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to be covering Premier FC that weekend. All right, guys, we're going to see you on Wednesday night. Thank you so much to all the supporters. Marky Wahoo, thank you, my friend. BLT, everyone else, all thumbs down, and whoever I missed, thank you so much for sharing in this ridiculousness. The MMA Holes. So we're going to be live again Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. In the comment section down below when this thing shuts down, let me know what your thoughts are. If you want any bonus shows on Tuesdays or Thursdays, we do stream on our second channel. We have a second channel called Not the MMA Holes, which we do streaming on there. It's gaming streams. If you just want to hang out and just bullshit, it's Not the MMA Holes over there. But if we want to kind of put more stuff on this channel as well. There's a lot of shit going down. So let me know in the chat, the comment section down below, what you guys think. What should be in the future of the MMA Holes? What extra shows do you want to see? Thank you for watching. And always remember, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.
Daddy.